Hey everyone, it's Marissa, your Usborne Books lady, and I wanted to talk to you today about the Usborne Slot Together Castle. This is super cool, and it comes in this really nice, sturdy, thick cardboard keepsake box. And this is not what yours will look like because mine is open and put together. But when you open it up, there will be a book right in here that I'm going to talk about in a second. And then in here, it will be all these foam core flat pieces that are the pieces that you punch out to make the castle. And when you open yours up and you start pulling out the pieces that make the castle, don't just start punching them out willy-nilly, because on the foam around the pieces, it'll say like wall 1, wall 2, tower 1, tower 2, inner wall, outer wall. And you need those to put the tower together properly because you need to know which wall is which. So I'm going to like sort of move around here so that I can show you what the tower looks like when it's actually put together. Ow. Sorry, I pulled a muscle in my back and that just hurt when I moved. Alright, so this is the tower all put together. And as you can see, it's really pretty big. It's also really pretty sturdy. I can pick the whole thing up, move it around with no problem. I can just hold it in one hand. Well, I could if it was balanced. I could hold it in one hand. See? I'm holding it in one hand. And it stays together with no problem. However, you can also take it apart and store it flat if you want to. If you were going to do that, I would suggest sort of like rubber banding the towers together, like tower 1 together and tower 2 together, so that you know what's what when you put it back together. And it has, inside of the towers, it has all different things. Like one of them has a dungeon, and one of them has the armory, and there's a stable, and there's the throne room, and then of course this is the drawbridge that actually opens, all the doors open. So there's the drawbridge, and then you open these to get into the inner courtyard. Directly opposite that is the throne room. There's a chapel. It's so fun. There are so many cool things to do in this. And then it also comes with all these different character pieces, and I left some of them together so you can see what the pages will look like before you pop everything out of. So it comes with character pieces of armies for two different armies, like 2 different clans, and like they thought of everything. So like you can use the pennant for whatever army you want to be defending the castle, and actually put it up here. Oh, that's the wrong one. Actually put it on the castle. They have the little, oh, it's already in there. They have little holes on the top of the towers so that you can put the flag of the army that's defending the castle on top. They're so cute. They have archers, they have the boiling pot that they threw from the top, they have the catapult, they have a battering ram, they have knights that are jousting, they have dogs, like hunting dogs, they have ladies in waiting, they have the king and the queen, they have horses, they have ladders that you can put up against the walls that the knights can climb up. They thought of everything. And then in the little book, at the very beginning, are just the instructions to tell you how to put the castle together. But then after you have the castle together, they talk about all of the different characters and what they would do in battle and how you can use them in your little, like they even have prisoners that have balls and chains around their ankles so they can't escape. But they talk about how you would use all the different pieces in your role play in the castle. I love this. I just think it's so cool and so informative and so fun at the same time. So the suggested ages are for 6 and up, but really I think that's more for being able to put the castle together by themselves. I did this with my 5-year-old, and she definitely needed help putting the castle together. She wouldn't have been able to do it by herself, but she loves playing with the castle, and she spends a lot of time doing that by herself. I think kids that are into like role play type games would probably love this. And it's just super cool. So, as my husband said, I would be remiss if I did not end this video by saying, have fun storming the castle. So if you love this book and you want to get it, feel free to visit my website, www.booksbymarisa.com. Thanks so much. Have a great day.